guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a favorite YouTuber and influencer from Singapore, and she's Tanya. Tanya, can you please introduce yourself to my followers?
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you Tresnany for introducing me. Hi everyone. Hello semuanya. Nama saya Tanya Gromenko. My name is Tanya Gromenko, and yeah, I live in Singapore. I work remotely. I started my remote work journey as a virtual assistant, and now I'm also running an online course, and I teach people how to work remotely as a virtual assistant and how to help business owners, and also how to find international clients remotely.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Saya sudah tinggal di Singapura selama 9 tahun.
Wow.
Yeah, so I moved here since 2016. Okay. Previously, I was working in a corporate world, living in corporate life, and then I was fired from my office job.
Okay.
And that's where actually it was a transformational time for me, because I always liked freedom. I always wanted to work remotely.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't know how to do it.
Yes.
But at the same time, I already had friends who lived that life.
Oh.
So at that time, I promised myself that I will find a way to make my dream life happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your dream life was working from anywhere online.
Yes, from anywhere, like having the freedom. I think one of my biggest values in life is freedom.
Exactly.
Like you, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Like being able to work from anywhere and being my own boss and like working for myself, you know?
Yeah.
Not living like paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah. Until 60, and then what?
Yes.
Right?
And then also another one is like prioritizing my family, because like giving enough time for my family, like for my mom, for my husband, for my child, is really important for me. So I believe like it's very hard to connect this value to working in corporate.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So much stressful, traffic jam everywhere, right?
Yeah, but like when I was working in corporate, I was spending like 2 hours a day on the road.
On the road, yeah.
Like I guess maybe you also similar, right?
Same.
In Jakarta, it was
insane,
bad.
Yeah. And you know what? So many people at home, they want to be like you, working from anywhere, digital nomad, or you know, making money online, but they don't know how to start. You know, like how to manifest, how to you know, maybe. Yes, sister, I want to be digital nomad, but what kind of digital nomad? They still no idea.
Yeah.
And now because we have Tanya here, she's gonna talk about something, right?
Yes.
But before that, maybe we can ask something. Tanya, do you believe in manifestation?
Yes, of course. And yeah, I feel like I relate to what you teach and what you talk about so much, because I've been manifesting my dream life since like when I was 19 years old.
Oh.
It was, I don't know, like 2011, 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was the first time when I created my first vision board.
Vision board. Oh, wow.
Yes,
That was a long time ago, yeah?
Very long time ago, yeah. Like more than 10 years ago, yeah.
Wow. Talking about vision board, guys. So maybe you can share your experience from your vision board. Maybe like 90% or 50% it became.
Yeah, at least 80% came true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Within a year?
Yeah, some within a year, some within 2 years, but most of it came true.
Wow. Yeah, same.
Same, yeah.
70%, 80%.
Yes, it's just amazing how it works. Like it really attracts what you want.
Exactly.
And it's like giving you the right people, the right opportunities. Like you become clear with the universe about what you want, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have goals, what kind of things you want to achieve.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So how about what is your biggest manifestation? Maybe about love, about money, career, or
Yeah, I think it's the biggest one is about the lifestyle that I want to live. Like I say, like the freedom, you know. What I was struggling with when I was working in corporate job is that I had to wake up like super early, like 6:30 a.m., 7 a.m. And you know, I had to spend like, I had to be in a rush. I couldn't even like drink coffee in peace, you know. I just had only 5 minutes to get ready.
My God.
And then just going to be on time at work. Because if I'm 10 minutes minutes late, then my boss would scold me, you know. Is it similar?
Same.
Yeah.
And then you were working in Russia, right?
Yes, in Russia. Yeah.
And guys, she can speak Indonesian because she working a lot with Indonesian people.
Yes. Saya belajar bahasa Indonesia di Universitas saya di Moskow. Yeah.
Oh wow, they have Indonesian.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Talking about digital nomad, right? So many of my followers asking me all the time, sister, please, I want to be like you, like working digital nomad, but I don't know how. Maybe you have some tips how to be digital nomad or something?
Yeah, sure. So maybe I shortly give the example of a kind of a digital nomad and what you can do as a digital nomad, which enables you to work remotely. This is one of the ways is to become a virtual assistant. So this is how I started my remote work career back in 2019. When I got my first client, managed social media for him. So basically, right now I teach people how to become a virtual assistant. So now I'll just explain
how virtual assistant works.
Yeah, so who is a virtual assistant? So basically, virtual assistant is a person who works remotely with business owners and entrepreneurs. And when I say business owners, it's mostly small business owners. Like we are not talking about like McDonald's or like huge companies, you know, it's like small business owners. And these virtual assistants, they help these business owners with different tasks, like creating a presentation, doing like captions for their social media, posting on their social media, also doing like email marketing, writing articles for them, writing blog posts, also even can help with arranging their trips, like for example like you travel a lot,
flights.
Like flights, hotels, transfers, visa, and all these things, and like doing basic financial reports, tax reports, also doing like project management. Like for example, you can ask your virtual assistant like to prepare your birthday party, let's say. So the virtual assistant can can find the restaurant, can invite all your friends, make sure that everything is within the budget according to the deadline. So this is how it works. So basically, a virtual assistant can do multiple tasks, and the great thing is that everyone can become a virtual assistant because you do not need special diploma, special degree, so many years of experience. As long like people ask me, Tanya, what skill do I need to have to be a virtual assistant? And I always say that it's the ability to learn. No matter what is your age right now, are you male or female, how many years is your work gap, you can be a virtual assistant if you are able to put effort and learn, you know. I believe like we are so lucky to live right now that in a world that is full of opportunities, right? And you travel a lot, I'm sure you know, like everywhere, right? Even I know you live a long time in Dubai, right? So there are a lot of entrepreneurs there, right? And like so many opportunities all around us. And right now, I believe that people who are able to see these opportunities and to grab them, and those who are able to learn. It's no longer about like what's your diploma, what's your degree, because right now even people who graduate from the best universities, sometimes they also cannot find jobs, right? So you do not have to have a special diploma or degree. And the great thing, especially like for Indonesia, we know that age limitation is there, right? But for virtual assistants, there is no age limit. Even I had a virtual assistant in my team who is 40 plus, 45 plus. Even on my YouTube, we also like filmed a video of my alumni, my students who are 50 plus, and they became virtual assistants. Can you imagine? Yeah. So it's like I believe like your story is also so inspirational for people that you actually need to take life into your own hands, right? Manifest, and but of course take action also. Like
take action.
Yes.
Because before you told me you get inspired from your friends, right? You can work from anywhere, and you want to be like her. It's same happened with me.
Really?
Because before I follow some influencer, she work from anywhere and from Bali, Italy, you know, Dubai.
And you're like, it is possible, right?
Is it possible? I was like, oh my God, I'm still working in a 9 to 6 toxic job, right? In the traffic jam everywhere. I was like, damn, I want to be like her. But I don't know how, right? And then after, in my experience, I wanted to be a fashion designer. And then the universe gave me to be like me right now, YouTuber, making content and, you know, writing a books. And what about you? How did you like interest in virtual assistant? Maybe from your friends, or maybe you have like you watching some video or you follow some influencer?
Yeah, good question, good question. So actually I started my business in 2018 when I came to Singapore, and my first business was Singapore Guidebook. So Singapore Guidebook is basically like a digital platform about Singapore in Bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah.
So it's like a advertising business. So we were working with like you know, hotels, restaurants in Singapore and promoting them on our platform. And my business was like struggling. I was failing a lot in my business. And actually being a virtual assistant came completely by chance. In 2019 I was meeting like a hotel manager, and the meeting was not about VA, not about virtual assistant. It was like about Singapore Guidebook, something like Singapore Guidebook. And then I just was mentioning to him some ideas about his hotel Instagram. I told him that, guys, you need to have like a proper Instagram page. You need to like post regularly. And I just gave basic ideas because I don't have SMM degree or something like that. I just scroll my Instagram. I like it. You know,
it came naturally.
So I just shared with him like, you need to comment, like I respond to comments. You need to post like every few days. Your pictures should be like more aesthetic. And he was like, yeah, I agree with you, but I don't have the budget to hire a marketing team. And I just out of my head, I was like, how about I help you, you know? At that time, I didn't even know who is VA, you know? Like it was, I didn't know I am a VA. But this was actually my first client. And then I remember I was charging like $700 per month for managing his Instagram, Facebook, like three contents per week. And then he was very happy with my work, so he gave me his second hotel. So that's how I got immediately 2 clients. And then we worked for like almost 1 year. And then COVID hit. So I also gave birth in 2020 to my child. And I was stuck at home, and I decided that I will just focus mostly on being a virtual assistant. I was also managing my event company, but mostly I was focusing on the VA work. At that time, I also found another client, the aesthetic clinic. Client. And then this aesthetic clinic client, she was very happy with my work, so she referred to me the dental doctor and also the TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. So I also immediately started to have like 4 clients. And then I got another doctor, eye clinic, and that's where I started to focus more on working with medical clinics as my clients.
I got it. Now you found your life purpose. Because you did this naturally. Without knowing this is spiritual assistant. It happened with me. I mean, like, I'm teaching manifestation. Before, I have no idea if there's a manifestation coach or spiritual coach. I had no idea.
You just share your experience.
Share my experience, and then people want to learn, and then just come naturally.
Amazing.
So talking about virtual assistant, right? I heard you told me before you have your own business, right? Running to how to say, like, you have your own program to teach people how to become virtual assistant. Maybe you can share something.
Yeah, sure. So it's basically an online course, 6 weeks online course where we teach people how to become a virtual assistant from scratch.
Interesting.
And how to make money remotely and work with international clients. So if you have English skills, like basic English skills, you already can work with international clients. My students work with clients from Australia, Dubai, US, Singapore, Malaysia, Canada, Europe, you know. So we teach like step by step. Even if right now you do not have any experience, you still can learn from our course from scratch, because we discuss pretty much everything from how to choose the services that we will provide, how to choose your niche, and then we also teach you how to provide these services. Like we teach how to provide social media management services, project management services, lead generation, email marketing, email and calendar management. So this course is like very practical course, and I also explain like how to reach out to clients, how to write to them, how to prepare for the interview. So it's like one-stop solution.
And that's so complete.
Yeah,
and that's complete. 6 weeks, right?
6 weeks, yes.
And then after 6 weeks, what happened?
After 6 weeks,
they graduate or finish?
Yeah, they graduate. They get a certificate, and they pretty much are ready to take action and find their first projects.
Interesting. Okay. Because it's connected with manifestation. If you want to manifest money, right, you cannot just stay at home and doing nothing.
Exactly.
You need to take action. The number one is you want to invest. Maybe you buy a books. Maybe you join the webinar or online course. Maybe you pay the school. So you cannot just like
because manifestation will not work if you just stay at home and like just only imagine your dreams. Like you also need to support your dreams with actions.
Exactly.
It will really like attract the
everything you need to invest. For example, learning English, you need to pay someone to teach you, right? To learn English. And how to become virtual assistant in here, the number one is to speak English, right?
Yeah, at least basic English. And a lot of my students say that during the course they improve their English so much. Like sometimes when they watch the course, they need subtitles. We also have subtitles, but like at the end of the course, they already don't need subtitles because they understand.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So yes, like you said, I completely agree with you. You need to like invest, and investing in your skills and your knowledge is like the best investments that you can make, because your knowledge is something that no one can ever take away from you, right? Like people can take away your money, your possessions, but they cannot take your knowledge. So, but I mean, guys, if you want to see if being a virtual assistant is right for you, if it's suitable for you, you can just attend our free webinar. So we can put it in the description, right?
Yeah, we can put here.
So you can just attend. It's completely free. I explain in detail about how to become a virtual assistant, how to make money remotely, and even if right now you don't have any experience, then you watch and you see whether this is something that you would like to do.
Interesting.
If you want to be successful, you need to learn how to provide value to other people, and that's what we teach on the course as well. Like it's not just like to get clients as soon as possible and get money as soon as possible. You know,
it's like, so desperate energy.
Yes, it's like hire me, give me the job.
Give me
job. Yeah, personal branding as well, like visibility, to be visible to your clients. Because if you just stay at home and do nothing, and you feel like your clients will just come and knock your door, it will not happen. You need to like be visible to them, and it's not about becoming influencer. It's not about like hundreds of followers, millions of followers. It's just like you need to be present on social media, even if you have 50 followers, but people still are able to find you, right? So that's what I also teach on the course. And the great news is that, guys, you do not need to be a social media person. If you are introvert, if you don't like social media, you still can do it, because it's about creating your name card. It's creating your name card on Instagram, visibility, right?
Interesting. Yeah. So this is one of the idea. You can be in virtual assistant and you can work from anywhere around the world and make money online, right? So this is one of the idea, guys. If you want to be digital nomad and how to join, you can click link on the description below.
And join our free webinar.
Yeah, you can join our free webinar, and then you can learn, and then you can just
see whether this is a suitable opportunity for you.
And then take action. Don't be lazy. Do you have any tips or message to other people watching this video from home? maybe they want to start, but they are so afraid to how to say like, how if I get fail, how if blah 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 blah, you know.
Yeah, I think like you, Tresnany, right, and every successful person that you see now, they actually started as beginners, right?
Yeah.
They do not start as successful.
Yeah.
And even if you ask Tresnany, I'm sure she shared before, like a lot of challenges that she faced,
Yeah.
a lot of mistakes and failures, right?
Yeah.
And actually the truth is that the more failure you have, the more successful you become, because you cannot just be successful out of nothing. Like this doesn't work like this. So do not have this word failure in your grammar. It's just a learning experience, you know. So the more failures you collect, the more successful you become if you learn from these failures.
True.
So do not be afraid to go out of your comfort zone. Because again, the difference between people who are successful now and people who are still dreaming, right? The only difference is that they just started, right, from something. They maybe are afraid still, like they're still scared, but they just start, you know, and they just take action. And every person who is successful right now, they actually made a lot of mistakes. They faced a lot of failures.
You also made a lot of mistakes.
Yes. My business was struggling for the first like 2 years.
Okay.
Until I finally learned how to do it. So, and that's what I teach on my course as well. My aim is to show people the way to make it faster. It doesn't mean that you will not make mistakes, because making mistakes is fine.
If they want to join your online course to be a virtual assistant, when it's gonna start?
We have like intakes almost every 2 months. I think the best first step is you just go to our free webinar first, and then on this free webinar I will announce the nearest date. You can just click the link down below, register for the webinar, and see, and also connect with me on my Instagram at Tanya Gromenko, and ask me any questions in the DM if you want as well.
Interesting.
Thank you so much.
I hope they get inspired from you, right? And then they can take action making money from home. Don't be sad, okay? Don't thinking about how to get money. Just do it. Try it.
Go outside of your comfort zone.
Just go outside. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tresnany.
Don't forget to like this video, comments, and if you want me and Tanya make another video, comment, okay?
Yeah.
See you.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Bye.
Bye.